Hello?
Hey Kurt, it's Andy.
Hey Andy.
You ready for camp?
I'm getting there. You?
Pretty much. I've been working out some of the final details for camp and wanted to go over a few things with you.
Okay, shoot.
First, what would you think about me putting the girls in the tents this year and the guys in the lodge?
I think the women would tie an anvil around your neck and throw you in the lake.
So not a good idea, huh?
No.
Okay, scratch that one then. How about giving the Bucks boys an extra 5 minutes in the showers at night?
That's a keeper.
Okay, check that. Let's see. You know, a lot of times the talent show on Friday night runs late and we end up having to announce a later time for lights out. This year I'm thinking that I'll just go ahead and announce a late time for lights out so everyone can make plans, but I wanted to get your input on what time that should be.
So you're talking about bedtime for everyone on Friday night?
Yes, any ideas?
Well, the group that affects most is the younger campers.
Yeah, that's what I figured too.
Just a second, Andy. I'm getting a call. Hello?
Hi Kurt, it's Bill.
Hey Bill, how's it going?
Good. Hey, I called because I have an idea about camp that I want to run by you.
Okay, but just a minute. I got Andy on the other line.
Okay.
Andy, that's Bill on the other line. How about I ask him what he thinks the time for lights out should be, and then I'll get back to you.
Okay, I'll wait until I hear from you. Bye.
I'm back.
Okay, I've been thinking about camp and I've got a great idea.
Great. What's your idea?
Well, you know how we're always trying to find ways to raise money for more scholarships.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? Let's say a camper pays an extra $10 and they become a super camper.
A super camper? What's that?
It's where they get priority at camp. So they get to be first in lines at meals. They get to go to the front of the line at the canteen. They get to pick out their favorite craft, stuff like that.
So by paying extra, they get to go first at everything?
Right. The kids would love it, and it would also raise more money for scholarships.
But after the first year, wouldn't everyone pay to be a super camper and go first in line, so we'd be right back where we started?
Ah, that's when we add the super duper camper.
I don't know. Maybe you should talk to Andy about it.
Okay, will do.
But while you're on the phone, I was just talking to Andy, and he's thinking he's going to go ahead and set the time for lights out after the talent show on Friday night. But he's wondering what time that should be. Any ideas?
Well, I know that's often an issue when the show runs late, but why is he wanting to determine that now and not just do it on Friday night?
Well, he figures by doing it now, people can plan their evening.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I figure the people it will affect the most are the youngest campers, since they typically go to bed earlier.
That's true. You know who would be the best person to ask would be somebody who spent a lot of time with the younger campers. I think I know just the person to call.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and then get back to me?
Will do. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Hello!
Hi Don, it's Bill Sink.
Hey, Bill. How are things with you?
Going good. But what's this I hear that you won't be at camp?
Well, I plan to go. So I boxed myself up to ship to camp, but UPS never came to pick up the package. And now it's too late to get there in time.
Well, that's a shame. You will be missed.
Well, I plan to be there next year. I'm already waiting for the pickup.
So you're waiting in a box to be picked up for next year's camp?
Well, yeah. I'm in the box now.
Wow. Isn't that uncomfortable?
Well, compared to the beds in the Alps, I mean, it's not so bad. I'm just here eating a late lunch now.
I see your point. But that leads to what I called about. I know you worked a lot with the younger campers in Alps, and Andy's trying to determine what time lights out should be Friday night after the variety show. I thought I'd call you to get your thoughts on a time.
Oh, cool. Well, I know that the campers, the younger ones, like to sleep. But I'll tell you who would have a better feel for that than me is Curtis Stegall. He has the youngest boys for a couple years now.
That's true. I hadn't thought of him.
Yeah, if you like, I could call him, and I could get his input and then call you right back.
Sounds good. I'll be here.
All right.
Hello?
Yo, Curtis, Don Bienen here.
Hi, Don. Heard your box wasn't going to make it to camp this year.
I know, yeah, but I'll be there next year.
Well, that's good. What can I do for you?
Well, I just talked with Bill Sink, and Andy is trying to set a time for lights out on Friday night at camp. And since you worked with the youngest campers, well, I thought maybe you would have the best idea on what time to set.
That's interesting. I actually kept up with some data last year, what time the kids were getting up, what time they started getting tired, what time they were getting to bed. It's in my camp stuff. If you hang on a minute, I can dig it up.
Sure. And if you could suggest a time, that would be great. Go ahead and get your data. I'll wait.
Okay, it may take me a few minutes to go get it, though.
That's fine. I'm just finishing my lunch.
Okay.
Hey Don, it's Bill again. I just talked to Kurt and told him you were calling Curtis Stegall. He thought that was a great idea. When will you give him a call?
Well, I got him on the phone right now, and he went to get some data he took on the campers.
That's excellent. Call me when he gives you a time.
You there?
Huh?
Oh, good, you're back. So what time do you think it should be?
The time?
Yes, what time?
2 o'clock.
Wow, are you sure?
Yes, 2 o'clock.
That's really late, are you absolutely sure?
That's what it says.
Well, if that's what your notes say, I'll pass it on. Bye!
Speak to me.
Yo, Bill, it's Don. I just talked to Curtis, and he said the time should be 2 a.m.
2 a.m.? Are you serious?
That's what he said. He should know.
Well, I'll let Kurt know.
Okay, bye!
Hello?
Hey Kurt, I just got off the phone with Don, and he said Curtis Stegall says lights out should be 2 a.m.
2 a.m.? That's later when I go to bed.
I know, but Curtis is the expert.
Well, let me talk to Andy.
Okay, see ya.
Hello?
Hi, Andy. I just heard back from Bill. Curtis DeGaulle says the lights out time should be at 2 a.m.
2 a.m.? You gotta be kidding.
Well, that's straight from Curtis.
Wow, I had no idea these young kids could stay awake that late. Could you double check on that?
Sure. Let me find out and get back to you.
Okay, talk to you later.
Speak to me.
Bill, it's Kurt again. Andy wanted us to double check to make sure that Curtis said 2 a.m.
Well, Don was actually the one that talked to him, not me. Let me give Don a call.
Okay, get back to me.
Hello!
Hey Don, it's Bill again. I just got off the phone with Kurt, and Andy wants us to double check with Curtis about the 2 a.m. time. Can you give Curtis a call and let me know?
Yeah, sure, stay on the line.
Hello?
Hey, it's Don again. Just wanted to double check on the time. Are you sure it was 2 o'clock?
No, it's 2:03.
2 or 3?
Yes, 2:03.
That's late.
Not so bad.
Okay, I'll pass it on. Bill, I just talked to Curtis and now he's saying it should be 2 or 3 a.m.
2 or 3? That's half the night. Okay, I'll let Kurt know.
Okay, bye!
Hang on, Andy. I'm getting a call. Hello?
Kurt, Bill here. Curtis now says lights out time should be 2 or 3 a.m.
I guess later all the time. Just a minute while I check with Andy. Andy, it's Bill on the other line. He says Curtis is saying any time from 2 to 3 a.m.
I would have never thought it would be that late. Curtis is the one who knows, so I'll say 3 a.m.
Okay. Bill, Andy says lights out at 3 a.m.
3 a.m.? Wow. Okay, I'll pass it on.
Hello!
Don, Bill again. Andy says lights out will be at 3 in the morning.
What did you say? I got soap in my ears.
Andy says lights out will be at 3 a.m.
3?
Yes, 3 a.m.
Okay, let me tell Curtis.
Hello?
Hey, Curtis.
Hi, Don. Got some good news to talk to you about.
Yeah, good to talk to you too. But listen, I just got word that Andy has decided to call lights out on 3 a.m.
3 a.m.? Are you serious? Anybody that would set a time that late should have to pay a fine.
Okay, I'll tell him. Bill, Curtis says that should be fine.
Okay, hang on. Curtis says that'll be fine.
Okay, just a minute. Andy, word from Curtis is that 3 a.m. is good.
Okay then.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.